Indeed, it is very, very controversial. Now, in this midterm election, there are, as you said, 10 referendums, but the referendum that is most closely watched by both the people of Taiwan and in Beijing is the referendum, which you mentioned, for Taiwan athletes to join the Olympics under the name of not the original banner, Chinese Taipei, but the name of Taiwan. Now, if people of Taiwan in this referendum vote for Taiwan's athletes to join the Olympics under the name Taiwan, then the government will have to do so according to the referendum, right? Now, if that happens, then the Olympics Committee have to decide whether or not to allow these group of Taiwan athletes to come to the Olympics under the new banner, Taiwan. Now, if the Olympics Committee has pressure from Beijing, then the Olympics Committee will decide to say, hey, Taiwan, that is your referendum, but we're not going to allow your Taiwan athletes to join our Olympic Games under this new banner, Taiwan. You would have to do so under the old banner, Chinese Taipei. In that case, Taiwan's athletes may not be allowed to join the Olympics. So this is not good for Taiwan. And this will make Beijing very unhappy because, according to Beijing, Taiwan is part of China. So Beijing will not like to see Taiwan's athletes join the Olympics under the banner of Taiwan with the Chinese athletes in the game of Olympics. Kim.
Absolutely, a huge issue. As we've said, this Taiwan election is not a presidential election, but as we've said, it's being very closely watched. What are some of the other major issues here?
Right. Now, let me put it this way. The people of Taiwan, they want economic prosperity. However, they're not getting it. So, economic issue is the top priority of this midterm election. This is not the presidential election. However, the outcome of this midterm election will very likely affect that of the 2020 Taiwan's presidential election. So both the parties, competing parties, political parties here in Taiwan, are viewing this midterm election as a huge test of water for 2020. Now on screen, now you can see one of the KMT candidates. That is Mr. Han Kuo-yu. If he wins in Kaohsiung, that is a DPP ruling party stronghold. If he wins, this person here, right here, Mr. Han Kuo-yu, if he wins, then this will be a huge signal for the ruling DPP party that the people of Taiwan are liking the other party, the Nationalist Party, the original party before DPP came to power. There are two parties, Nationalist, Mr. Han Kuo-yu, and the DPP party. Kaohsiung is a stronghold of DPP. So, again, Kim, this midterm election, yes, it's a midterm, but it's a huge test of water for both parties, for the people of Taiwan, for the 2020 presidential election.